He's a radio host, Bill Spadea, plus former Democratic strategist Dan Turrentine, and former Republican senator from Pennsylvania. He's been with us, Rick Santorum. So, Bill, let me talk to you first, since you're in the Garden State. You ran in the primary. What's it like right now? I mean, this is a different race than 4 years ago. Trump did much better. I think Ciattarelli campaigning in some of these urban areas. Enrollment shrunk a little bit. It's set to win for him, huh?
Well, you'd think so, for sure. And here's the thing. We're looking at the numbers. Right now, the Democrats have a 289,000 vote advantage going into tomorrow. So, again, it's all about turnout. How many Republicans are going to turn out tomorrow is going to decide this race, because the enthusiasm is there for Republicans, less so for Democrats, which is why you see Barack Obama coming into the Garden State to try to get that support out. Now, as far as the polling goes, it depends on what poll you look at. The difficult side for Jack Ciattarelli is that there have been 5 polls in the last 3 weeks with Mikey Sherrill at 50% or higher. The other problem is the voter deficit. Now, the good news is Republicans like to vote in person, and they like to vote on Election Day. So it is absolutely anybody's game. The question is, what is the Trump factor? Is Mikey Sherrill, is she able to make Trump the campaign and make it a negative? Or is this really about affordability in the Garden State? And if so, and voters decide that they want to change from years of Democratic mismanagement, then Jack should have a good day tomorrow.
Senator Santorum, obviously not just one election going on tomorrow, lots throughout the entire country. I know, of course, you have your eye on Pennsylvania, among others. What stands out for you the most? How do you think all of this is going to play out kind of as a whole?
Well, let me just first talk about Pennsylvania, because it's usually largely been ignored by the media. The Supreme Court in Pennsylvania put their finger on the scale against Donald Trump in 2020, and it's one of the reasons he lost Pennsylvania, where all the rulings the Supreme Court did to allow a lot more votes to be counted during COVID that were legally allowed. In fact, they said, oh, we're only just going to count them in this election, but not in the future. This is how political that court is. And 3 of those 5 Democrats, there's 7 members of the court, 5 Democrats, 2 Republicans. 3 of the 5 Democrats are up for retention. And there's been a major effort being put forward to remove them, vote no, through retention. That could be, candidly, in my mind, the biggest vote when it comes to what's going to happen in the next presidential election. As far as the midterms, Virginia and New Jersey are key. And I think the numbers in New Jersey look more optimistic, but I don't count out Virginia. I mean, I think the Attorney General's candidate, Jones, and his death threats have flipped that race. He was winning that race. He's now solidly behind and has closed the other race. So all in all, I think it could be a very exciting night tomorrow night.
All right.
Dan, what about Virginia and Jersey? Why don't you handicap both of them?
Yeah, I mean, I think both of them just said it accurately, which is it's going to be about turnout. Democrats have been nervous about New Jersey since August because Mickey Sherrill has a voter enthusiasm problem. And I think what we're going to get tomorrow night is some insight about Donald Trump's inroads with working class people of color. The reason you see President Obama coming into New Jersey is his old coalition, the coalition of the ascendant, they called it, young voters, people of color, and liberals. Those first 2, young voters and people of color, have left the party. And do they stick by Donald Trump? Do they turn out? And then who do they turn out for? Democrats are pretty nervous about New Jersey. I think Virginia, they feel a little better, but there too, Spanberger has had a little bit of trouble with turnout. Do blacks down in Norfolk and around the Richmond area turn out? With Jay Jones kind of collapsing, the reason you didn't see Democrats turn on him, they want the black vote to turn out. And it's a big question mark if they do.
Yeah. All right. We're going to have to leave it there. Senator, Bill, and Dan, thank you so much. And of course, I know the 3 of us will be among the Newsmax coverage tomorrow, watching all of what the senator says is shaping up to be a very exciting night.
Will be.